Not a group perhaps as lofty as the Avengers, but there is a group, and they're called the Thunderbolts. And they are a ragtag bunch, and I want you to meet them. Starting with our director, Mr. Jake Schreier. I also want you to say hi to Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who's playing Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. We've got the return of David Harbour as the Red Guardian from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hannah John Common as Ghost. Wyatt Russell is back as John Walker, a.k.a. U.S. Agent. Also joining the Thunderbolts, Sebastian Stan. James Bucky Barnes.
I love this team. I love the Marvel Universe.
Well, listen, these are my kinds of people,
It kind of came together in a weird way. Jake Schreier, who did episodes of Beef, he got the gig to direct it, and then he kind of saw me for this role. And I read the role and I was like, this is actually a really interesting role. I'd be down to explore this. I think it's less about now checking things off a bucket list and more looking at an experience. It's more like, do I want to experience that? Yeah. Putting it out is a whole nother thing that I'm gonna have to prepare for afterwards. But in the immediate, I'm just down to experience that experience.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, so this just came in. Steven Yeun is no longer going to play as the Sentry in Marvel's Thunderbolts. It looks like there was some scheduling conflicts, so he was suiting up for the role a few months ago, but now he's no longer going to be in it. I wonder if he's going to still play Sentry later on in the MCU, just in a different movie. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter Steven Yeun will not be suiting up for Marvel's Thunderbolts. The actor's involvement in the anti-hero-centric feature was first reported back in February, though Marvel Studios never officially announced his casting. 5 months earlier, during a D23 presentation, the studio revealed that Sebastian Stan, David Harbour, Wyatt Russell, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Hannah John Common, and Florence Pugh were among the stars who would be in the film. Russell, Louis-Dreyfus, and Stan told THR at D23 how it felt to announce the film at the Disney fan convention.
Somewhat surreal. We're delighted to be here, of course, but we haven't made the movie yet. Right. So it's kind of a strange, backwards experience, but we're stoked.
Like many movies, Thunderbolts was struck by last year's dual writers and actors strikes, which put schedules in disarray across Hollywood. Thunderbolts was initially slated for July 2024, but it was pushed back a year to July 2025 and has yet to begin filming. Yeun already leads a high-profile comic book property as the voice star of Invincible, Amazon's adaptation of the Robert Kirkman comic. The actor is currently in the awards season race for his Netflix limited series, Beef. Coming up this year, he has a role in Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17 and the Sundance feature, Love Me. For more on this story, go to thr.com. This is The Hollywood Reporter News.
It'll be okay.
Egghead News. Hey everybody, it's Spivey4994 in the year 2024. Happy New Year out there to everybody who tunes in, and Happy New Year to everybody who doesn't tune out. Ha! You like that one? That one came fresh off the books for a fresh new year. And what a year it's been. And we're looking forward to going into the future. Hollywood is calling. Hollywood is screaming. The strikes are over. We should get some work done. We already have a hit. That's right. Disney Plus has struck. I don't know if you're into that Percy Jackson stuff, but Percy Jackson's a hit. And speaking of Disney, we got to talk about the main man, Marvel Studios. Lots of things happening. Lots of things going on. One of the projects that was up and running was the Thunderbolts. And as you guys can see, everything is starting to change. Maybe this is for the good. Maybe this won't be for the worse. We got our fingers crossed. James Gunn is across the street doing his thing. Superman Legacy is on its way. But sticking to Marvel, man, we know what happened to Kang. That's another conversation all in itself. I don't even know where to begin, but Loki was a hit. And what can you do with that? You take it and you build the future. You go forward. There's a couple other friends that we have, especially the nerd Jen. We all love Loki. We all saw it. But let's get forward and let's move into the future. The X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Marvel, Kevin Feige have a lot to work on and a lot to work with. It's not all doom and gloom. Cross your fingers, dot your eyes. We can win this, boys and girls, if they concentrate, if they stick to the motive. Everyone is asking me, when will we see some new faces? The strike has done its number on that prosperity. Hollywood's going to be safe. Hollywood's going to be cautious. You can't blame them. They're not playing with monopoly money. This is real money. Okay, kids, you saw it in the thumbnail. Steven Yeun will not be playing the Sentry in the upcoming Thunderbolt movies, and there's a lot of speculation on who could replace him in the role, but let's step back, let's go back. I wasn't particularly crazy about the casting in the first place. Maybe somebody just read him the script. Maybe somebody didn't tell him who the character was. And maybe there really was a scheduling difference. I don't know, but I think maybe this is a second opportunity to create and make something big. I was always looking forward to another actor or actors to play that role. The Sentry is a big deal in the MCU. If you don't believe me, read a book. That's right, comic books are now digital. No excuse. No excuse. So with that said, let the fan casting begin. You all have your favorites. Pitch them in, put them up, let everybody know. This has been Spotty 4994 with the first vocal AK News update in 2024. So until then, see ya!